All right. Curtiee-cool. All right. Curtiee-cool is back on the scene, baby. Curtiee-cool is back with another hot top show. You know what I mean? I know you guys can hear me very well. Like I said one time before, you know, my older computer is going to have to do for right now. But have I got a good show for you? Hello, hey, how you guys doing? Curtiee-cool back on the scene. Man, I'm talking about this story here about why do these grandmothers destroys kids' life, destroys the baby's life, y'all. I got a good show for you. And I need some answers. Curtiee-cool needs some answers, baby. You know what I mean? This should be the #1 top hot topic today. All about the kids, Phyllis. Now, Curtiee-cool, I was sitting here just thinking now, why would a grandmother take her adopted daughter's mind, mess her up? Now you got a grown-ass woman who are into a relationship with a grown-ass man. I mean, these women, they play the system, baby. They play it. But this is not what the world is about now. For instance, I'm going to kind of touch up a little bit on my true story, a little bit about this Patricia Robinson scam. Hey, I'm telling you about these people, these grandmothers, man. Just mess a relationship up with the kids, with the fathers, with all the connection on the other end. I mean, you got kids don't know a damn thing about their kinfolks on the other end of the family because you got a greedy adopted grandmother, a grandmother who is only thinking about herself, y'all. Somebody give me some answers. Somebody give Curtiee-cool some answers about this situation. I mean, why would Patricia Robinson, a grandmother out in California, this woman has a daughter, put her into a relationship with a grown-ass man. During that time, this woman, let's see, Veronica Robinson, she was like 21 years old, y'all. 21 years old. Hey, how you doing? During that time, Charlie. Sorry about the misspell, but I'm doing the best that I can do. Curtiee-cool, how y'all doing? Curtiee-cool, back on the scene. I mean, I had to talk about this. I had to do a live show on this. I mean, y'all gotta forgive me. I had to go back to the dentist, get another tooth pulled due to when I was a kid eating all that candy. So make sure you keep your kids away from all the candy, y'all. I did this stuff a lot when I was a kid because, you know, we pretty much had our way. But I'm getting all the teeth that I had pulled out, I'm getting them fixed. But anyway, I'm back on this. Hey, how you doing? This is a damn shame. I'm telling you, Mariah, this is a damn shame. You got a grown ass, crooked ass, adopted grandmother by the name of Patricia Marshall Robinson, who runs and hides out all over Moreno Valley, California, Riverside, California, destroys a relationship, all the contact with a kid, with her father's life and all her kinfolks. And what y'all think about this? Is this one psychopath or what? I mean, what do you call people who does this kind of stuff? They collect child support. They got all the money. They got the kid. This woman, Patricia Robinson, has my baby mother under a spell. You know what I mean? You might as well say a cult, y'all. Now you got a baby mother who's in a cult with a adopted grandmother. So this let me just kind of slow down. So this adopted grandmother takes Veronica Robinson's mind. Mess up real bad, y'all. Just got her mind. This woman, this 35-year-old grown-ass woman, has a kid with Curtiee-cool, collects child support, runs and hides out all over California, and been running and hiding right along with her adopted grandmother for 12 years. What y'all think about that? I mean, why would anyone do that to a kid? Let me tell y'all something. It's really the kids out here who are suffering with this kind of stuff. When you got grandmothers who parental alienate kids away from the other parent and run and hide out and make all kind of problems among this kid's father and the other side, the relationship between all the other family members. Patricia Robinson now, she collecting all this money. When my mother was living, like about 5 or 6 years ago, my mother poured out her heart. Please tell that Patricia Robinson to let me see my grandkid. Please tell Patricia Robinson to let me talk to my grandkid, Alexa Henderson. Never heard from Patricia Robinson. So, sorry to say, y'all, but my mother passed about 6 years ago. She was like 85 years old. And my mother was a good woman with a good heart. And she begged this woman, Patricia Robinson, if I leave this world, please let me see my biological granddaughter for my son. Please. Never would hear from Patricia Robinson, Veronica Robinson. All these people just run and hide out. They don't care about anybody. You know, no feelings. No nothing. What y'all say about this? Ain't this is wicked, man. So, my situation is this, is that when you're dealing with crazy, ignorant people, I mean, all they got to do from this end, y'all, is just pick up the phone and call Curtiee-cool and let his 12-year-old daughter talk to her father. Don't you know this Patricia Robinson is running and hiding, brainwashing my daughter? What they call it, gaslighting. They gaslight the kid. This woman is running all over town pretending that my daughter is her own. She was fighting so hard, y'all, trying to adopt my daughter without my consent, running and hiding all over California. You know what I mean? If anybody know this Patricia Robinson out in Moreno Valley, California, Tell her that stuff is not right. She cut that stuff out, man. This is 12 years going on 13 years. Now, I'm going to say this. I think about 5 years ago, Alexa Henderson have a friend named Mia. Yeah, I'm going to call him out. She have a girlfriend, a best friend named Mia. I was talking about this stuff, about this Patricia Robinson, with all this parental alienation, and this Veronica Robinson with all this parental alienation. Somehow, it caught the attention of Alexa's best friend, Mia. So Mia saw what was going on. Okay, I'm Alexa Henderson's best friend now. Now I know Mia approached, Alexa and said, "Why don't you call your father? Now you have a loving father over here who cares about you and who helped bring you into this world, and you don't communicate with your father? Is this woman Patricia Robinson brainwashing you so bad until you are gaslighted?" You know what I mean? To me, I feel like a great relationship for a kid or daughter, anybody, see, when you got a wicked adopted grandmother who is brainwashing and gaslighting this kid and also the baby's mother. She has their mind. Everything is like full control of manipulation. Okay? I have what I want. Okay? She brainwashed the baby mother. She messed the baby mother mind up. She puts her on disability SSI. When you got a grandmother who destroys this baby's mother mind, put her on all kind of medication, y'all, just mess her up because she want full control over the whole situation. You know what I mean? Now why would a adopted grandmother, Patricia Robinson, out in Moreno Valley, California, do this to a baby mother and the kid? So she puts the mother on crazy medicine just to get SSI, disability, and all this money, and then claims that she's crazy. Okay, so Patricia Robinson does this to the baby mother. So the baby mother is in this cult, y'all. She can't seem to get a hold of herself. She can't seem to figure out what's going on. She can't seem to realize that you have a father here who loves his kid. That would be the best thing on this earth for any kid to have their father, especially when it's a good father, a good supporting father with lots of love and lots of good God-given talent that would help support this kid. And then you have a psychopath like Patricia Robinson who don't give a damn. She don't care about nobody but herself. She destroys that and take it all away. How low life can it be, y'all? Y'all talk to me. I mean, I've been trying to understand this stuff because I look around me, and I see so many kids, who is fatherless, and they're reaching out, and their poor little heart just killing them. Hey, I wish I had my father, but my mother took all that away. I wish I had my father, but my grandmother created a whole lot of problems among the family. So now the father just walk away. He says he can't deal with it anymore. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is this, world. Why would grandmothers do this to fathers? Why? If you getting all this money, you got the baby mother, you got you got the kid, you got all of this stuff under your control, and you still running and hiding with my kid, and you won't even let my kid, Alexa Henderson, pick up that telephone and say, hello, Dad. Check this out, world. Trisha Robinson, out in Riverside, California. She won't even let my daughter say, happy birthday, Dad. Merry Christmas, Dad. Happy New Year, Dad. No kind of nothing. She just took everything away. What y'all think about people who do stuff like that? And they get in their child support money. They got my kid and they running out and hiding out. And my daughter won't even pick up the phone and call me. You mean to tell me that Alexa Henderson can't walk away? Hey, schoolmate. Hey, Mill. How you doing, girl? I need to call my dad. Please call this number and let me say hello, Dad. You mean to tell me this Patricia Robinson scam artist is got the baby mother's mind and got my 12-year-old daughter's mind until you can't realize that you have a loving, good father who helped bring you into this world, and you can't see that? What? Hey, y'all, what's really going on between these grandmothers and these baby mothers and these kids? Now, all families are not that way, but I'm talking about from experience. And then I'm seeing more and more and more and more, you know. And then I know another guy who's sort of in a similar situation, y'all. And he's been into a relationship with his kids for a long, long time. But this is the situation here now. The grandmother is like so involved until she have destroyed the relationship, because every time this kid comes around the father, but then the grandmother got the kid packing a camera, or the kid is just overly jealous because of the new wife, or the kid is acting real strange with strange behavioral problems, no respect. I mean, it's just really a problem. And so it's hard to really communicate, you know, with that kid, because this grandmother over here and this baby mother is manipulating. And so now it's just a whole lot of problems. So my thing is, what is this world coming to? Why are so many kids being mistreated so unfairly with their father or the other parent until they have to do this? Why can't it be love and peace and happiness the way it used to be when I was a kid? When I was a kid, yeah, I didn't have this kind of problem. I'm used to a lot of love, peace, and happiness. My parents, they were there for me. I mean, hey, look, you know, we're here for you. You know, we want to see that you have the best in your life. We want to see that you have all the support. We want to see that when you grow up, you know, we want to make sure that you are so smart and so on top of your game that you are going to earn scholarships, and that you are going to go to college, and that you are going to be one of the best because we support you. You going to be able to be in your father and your mother's life no matter what. But when the other parent take that away from the other parent, it destroys a kid's life. I'm telling you, that stuff does something to a kid. 1 minute, you know, it may appear that they are okay, and then you might find them time in a little corner by themselves. They be holding that stuff in, y'all. And a lot of times they be asking a whole lot of questions. You know, why? Why my mother doing this to me? Why this adopted grandmother doing this to me? Why are they putting me through this? You see, I don't get a chance to grow with my father. I don't get a chance to have no kind of input from my father. Everything is about a grandmother over here who wants to be your mother, who wants to be your grandmother, who wants to be your father, who wants to be everybody in one package, but it's not going to work. That stuff never works because you can never replace what God has created naturally. Every kid needs their father and their mother. There is nothing in this world that can replace that. Hey, I'm gonna stop preaching here for a minute here. Y'all tell me something here. What you guys been doing? What you all think? I mean, I just want to say hello. Please share. Please share. And let's talk about it. Now, Phyllis, tell me what you think about this. Give me your honest feeling what you think about this situation, what's going on with me here. I mean, I know I'm in a messed up situation, okay? I know it. If my video is kind of freezing up right now, I'm still holding on to my Windows 7 64-bit computer, but once I in, it's gonna be smooth all the way through. And just for now, it's kind of cool in a sense to have a still shot for right now. And once the video encodes, and then you're gonna see all the movement, you're gonna see everything. But I wanted to do this no matter what. Eventually, I'm gonna start back recording with my studio camera, but for some reason, you know, just for the live stream, I wanted to just, you know, live stream with my small live stream camera. I mean, I see it looks real good. It looks good. So, Terrell Brandon, tell me something. Let's see, you said, can never badmouth a father to a child. That child will go see for themselves, and it will backfire. She got to be so mad at her mom. You know, that is a very good way to look at it, Sherelle Brandy. You are absolutely right about that. Now, an adopted mother, say like on my end, she has done all this stuff for 12 long years. She has bad mouth to the baby mothers. She has bad mouth to the baby mother. And she has bad mouth about the father now. She's getting child support. Got a good loving father. You guys see Alexa Henderson have the best father she could ever want in this world. And these people are just crazy people. They're very difficult. I can't really deal with them because it's a whole lot that's missing. And they think that life is all about them. So what y'all think about that? You know, people thinks that life is all about them. I mean, it's no love, no nothing. Life is all about them. How they can break a person down and what they can get out of it and how they can be on top and how they can manipulate and control and dominate. You know what I mean? You destroys a natural thing that was meant by the Almighty God. How could a person just destroy that and take that away? You're absolutely right, Phyllis. That is so wrong in the eyes of God. I mean, it is so many hurting kids out here who are going through this stuff, and they are just holding a lot of this stuff in. And when they grow up, they have so much bitterness, so much hate in their heart. And well, you already know that from the other end, it was a lot of bitterness that was said about this father. Or it could have happened the other way around. You know what I mean? I'm not here to point the finger at nobody else. I'm pretty much kind of basing my true story, you know, around a whole lot of different things and a lot of relationship that I have seen, you know, like with other people, with their kids. And there's so many hurting kids out here, you know, who wants to see their father. And a baby mother and the grandmother is fighting against that situation in all their power to not let this kid communicate with her father. You know what that does? To me, you know what that does? When you got, say, like a baby mother who does this stuff, then you got a adopted grandmother who does this stuff. Well, eventually, when this kid grows up and understand what's going on, you know already they see this stuff all over line. I'm going to tell you something. Blood is thicker than mud. Every kid in this world, I don't care how much you keep that kid away from the other parent with all that parental alienation stuff. I don't care how much you do this stuff to keep the other kid away. To keep the kid away from the other parent. That kid is still going to have in their mind, I want to see my father. Why are you doing this? And you know what's going to happen? Eventually, when that kid gets old enough, now I done seen this happen before. I done seen it where the mother and the grandmother has kept that kid away. This kid turned about 15 or 16 years old. I mean, that poor little heart is just, they just so hurting, so heartbroken, and then they run and hide out, and then run to another state and do all this kind of stuff. So guess what happened? That kid ended up running away at 15 or 16 years old. You know what I mean? Now, I have seen it where a whole lot of kids, when they turn 18 or 19, there is no respect for the other parent. Simple fact, because they feel like, well, you wasn't there in my life. I didn't have my father in my life. You know, they kept all that away from the other parent. So in my situation, Patricia Robinson totally destroyed all of that. And so she's running and hiding, collecting child support, dogging a good father out, parental alienated my kid Alexa Henderson away from me, and she pretends that life is all about her. But anyway, I just want to say I appreciate you guys for tuning in to this show. I just had a moment to talk about this stuff with this Patricia Robinson baby scam, Veronica Robinson baby scam. You know what I mean? This stuff needs to be talked about more and more and more. I feel like the government do need to get involved, because you have grandmothers here who are abusing the system. You got grandmothers who has taken baby mothers' mind and are manipulating the system, abusing the system, and then doing the same thing all over again to the kids. So now the kids grow up, might as well say, is mirroring, say like a mirror, the same thing, what, say like for instance, what Patricia Robinson is doing to my daughter. Okay? If she don't watch it, my daughter, Alexa Henderson, I was reading about this stuff. When you got narcissist people, and they do all this crazy stuff to the kids, like had a kid at birth. Had a kid at birth, y'all. Now you got, somebody don't want me to talk about this stuff, but I'm going to talk about it, baby. You got a kid, let's say, at birth. You keep this kid away from the other parent. Now, check this out, y'all. This grandmother and this baby mother, let's say, are narcissists, psychopaths now. They have no feelings, they have no love, they have no care. They don't care about what you think, what you feel. So now they plant a whole lot of illusions into the kid's mind, okay? So now, the longer that kid bees around all this narcissist stuff and this psychopath stuff, the longer, the more, especially when they are not right in their mind, it begins to plant a negative image inside of that kid's mind until that kid begins to feel like that this is the normal way of life. To not have any empathy, to not have any sympathy, to not have any feelings about nobody but myself. So this kid grows up being selfish. I want what I want what I need. I don't care how I get it, I want what I need. And if I can't get what I need, well then I start using and abusing, because you know why? That kid was surrounded by narcissists and psychopaths who mentally abused that kid at birth until she turns 18. I see it happen all the time. When a kid is not surrounded and properly grounded, say, let's see, a father and a good loving mother. When you take that away from a kid, and that kid do not have a father, or that kid do not have a mother, that does something to that kid. And then especially if that mother and that grandmother is not in their right frame of mind, and they are mentally abusing the system, they are mentally abusing the kids, they are mentally abusing everything that's going on in that home, and doing everything they can to destroy and break down the family value the way the Almighty God meant for it to be between a family, a father, a kid, a mother, a grandmother. You see what I'm saying? So when you got people who destroys all of that and take all that away and break it down, and they only use the system for their own being, what is that telling that kid, y'all? I wish somebody would tell me. What is that telling that kid when that kid grows up? And you know, it's going to always be some kids now, they grow up and they forever have a chip on their shoulder, because you know why? The best thing in their life that should have been there, all that stuff was taken away from them. They go to school, and you know, they walk out to school, okay, say like, okay, school let out. School bus is pulling up some of the kids. You got some parents, the father and the mother ride up in the car. Both parents pick the kids up. You see the happy kids. You can tell they're happy kids, you know. Got the father and mother. Hey, hello, Dad. Give me a hug, Dad. Hey, Mom. You know, everybody happy. Everybody got a big old pretty smile. Then all of a sudden, you look over here. You got this kid over here, got a crazy adopted grandmother, and then the baby mother don't give a damn. They pull up. Hey, Mom. And then you got this kid look over here and see everybody else got love with their mother and thy father. You know what I mean? So that messes with a kid. I said that to say this. That messes with a kid mentally. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to break that down and explain that the best way that I can. That stuff really messes with kids. And oh man, this is a lifetime of suffering, because I know this as of today. It's a whole lot of kids out here, once they turn 18, that stuff never go away. All of a sudden they go back into that frame of mind. Oh, my father wasn't here. My father wasn't there for me. Where was you with all the games, all the cheerleading things that I had going on, and all the support when I needed you? But the grandmother is the one who destroyed all of that. And the baby mother just sit there and watch it all go on, and watch a grandmother destroy that and take all that away. Now, how could a baby mother, sit there and watch a adopted grandmother destroy the relationship between her, the baby mother, and everybody, and y'all all running out together? Y'all running and hiding out all over California together. Now you got a kid with a man. You see what I'm saying? And then you got a good father over here who's trying to reach out and be a father, and you do all this to a good, loving, godly father. You know how many fathers out here who are running and hiding? They just give up. They just throw in the towel. You know, man, I don't care about this, man. They just don't care. Y'all know what I mean. I mean, they just don't care. You know what I mean? So most of the time when grandmother does this kind of stuff, it's basically just surrounded with it's money, control, manipulation. She wants the whole full package. I want the baby mother mind. I want to keep everybody into this cult. See, in other words, it's one big cult. When somebody has your mind and has everybody's mind, see, you are in a cult. See, every relationship is totally different. See, like now, baby mothers, baby fathers, I mean, you guys are in a different category. But when it's a baby mother and a grandmother, and they have you in this cult, like this, say for instance, this grandmother is manipulating this baby mother, and say like my daughter has her in this cult, has them in this cult, it ain't no way out. If you try to do anything to make a move, hey, I'm gonna call my father. Oh no. If that baby mother do anything to say, hey, look, I'm gonna pick up that phone and call the baby father and let him talk to his daughter. Oh no. That grandmother will do a 180-degree turn and will smoothly curse that woman out. Tell her you better never call that baby father. Because you know why? She want full control over the whole situation until the kid turns 18. Now after you turn 18, you're free to do whatever you want to do, but I have taken your mind, I have made you who you are, and the way they have made you, when it's narcissists involved, you know what I mean? You know what happened? When you are dealing with narcissist people, psychopaths, who parental alienate, destroy kids' mind, gaslight kids, do all this kind of stuff, man. This stuff is a damaging situation to a kid. That's not a healthy relationship at all. You know what I mean? So in my situation, yeah, that stuff got so out of control with these crazy people until I just feel like, cause it's like when you're dealing with these type of people, you can never figure them out. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna lay it on the table. When you're dealing with crazy psychopath people, you can never figure them out. In other words, the more you try to be involved and show all your goodness and all your godly love and all this stuff to them, the worse they get. In other words, they want to like tear you down, break you down. They don't want you to be a normal way, have a normal lifestyle. See? So Curtiee-cool now like I see this Patricia Robinson for who she are. So I just refuse to want to deal with these type of people because I know what type of people that they are. When they are psychopaths and narcissist people, they don't want anything but control, and they got nothing but bitter and hate, and it's nothing good that they want to see to come out of nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm doing this show because I wanted to talk about this. And all over the world is grandmothers who are destroying kids' life. You know what I mean? And I know from facts within a true story, within my story, this adopted grandmother, Patricia Robinson, has destroyed that and has taken all of that away for 12 long years. And she still don't reach out and let my daughter communicate with me in no kind of way. You know why? Because this woman just don't care. So anyway, I'm gonna end this show. I'll be coming back with another great show. You know, every night then I do another show because I want to talk about it. And sometimes I like be out and about and I see other people who are into the same similar situation, and I see a whole lot of people who have grown up and they do all this kind of stuff to the kids. What do you say, Mom Bridget? I don't like it when people down the parents and talk bad about each other. There's always another side to the coin. You are absolutely right. I like that, Mom Wigger. When people down the parents, you see, like, say for instance, like with me, here I am, I'm a good father over here. I love my daughter, Alexa Henderson, from the day she was born. I was there in the hospital. I was there. I supported the baby mother. I helped depositories up Veronica Robinson rectum when she was about to leave this world, y'all. I did everything no other father would have dreamed of doing to help save this woman's life and help save my baby life, Alexa Henderson. Now check this out, world. It was twins during that particular time. It was twins. Alexa Henderson had a twin. I remember going to the hospital with my baby mother. They were doing the ultrasound. I was standing right there, you know. They were doing the ultrasound. And let's check it out, see what's going on in here. You know, then all of a sudden, you know, they say, hey, look, listen, it's twins. It's twins, y'all. I said, what? It's twins? And they said, listen. I mean, it was two twins. Then all of a sudden, the ultrasound specialist said, now, look over here with this one. See, now this one here is a girl, can't you see? Now look over here with this one. This is a boy. I said, wow, so it's a boy and a girl. I said, yeah, I'm happy about that. You know, I was really happy about that. But I did not know that these people was going to do me like this, and they was going to scam me out of my kid when I did all this support. I was there with them in every way, everything. And so check this out. The good Lord knew that Patricia Robinson was going to do this, what she did to me. Check this out. Check this out, y'all, now. So now, around about 2 months, Robinson is at my house now. I mean, this woman had all kind of complications. Her adopted grandmother could not deal with her with all that pain. So guess what she does, y'all? The adopted grandmother did not want to deal with Veronica Robinson during that time. During that, what they call it, semester, whatever they call it. Oh, this woman, man, it appears to me like she was dying because she could not handle. She was pregnant with twins, and she had a very complicated pregnancy. And it was like, ooh, this woman was suffering. And so Patricia Robinson would call me up. Hey, Kirk, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't deal with this. You better handle this with this woman. I can't deal with this. This your baby. I can't deal with this woman. I say, well, I'm here for her in every possible way. Just bring her on to my house. I'll help her through this. No, just come and get her. Don't worry about it. You live in Palm Springs, California. I drive out from Moreno Valley, California, just to bring her over to your house, dump her, and I'm gone. I can't deal with this, Kurt. I said, well, not a problem, Patricia. So she brings this woman to my house. Now, check this out. Check this out. I'm going to show you how the good Lord works now. Now, this woman is screaming out, hollering out at her house, and all the pain that she's having, all the problems that she's having, y'all. So now, Patricia Robinson just dumped her off at my front door at about, 2 months, and she just take off now. So I brings on in, and I tell Veronica Robinson, I said, hey, y'all come on in, have a seat. And she's like, oh, I'm cramping. Oh, I think I'm dying. All this and all that. I said, just come on in. Let me talk to you. So I said, what I'm gonna do first, what I want to do. So I had a very calm, relaxing voice. I said, first of all, what I want to do. I said, this kid here inside of the womb. I love my daughter, Alexa Henderson, and I'm gonna help you through this. I said, tell you what, I'm just gonna walk you to the bedroom, and you just lie down on your back. And so she came in, she laid down in the bed on the back, and she was just booing. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, this. Oh. So I began to just pray, and I laid my hand on her stomach, on Veronica's stomach. Honest to God, I laid my hand on her stomach, and I started rubbing her stomach, and I started talking to Alexa inside of the womb. Hello, Alexa. Daddy's here. Daddy loves you, and you are one special child, and you are going to let Mama eat. You're going to let Mom sleep. You're going to be peaceful and blissful, and you are going to be a blissful child. And your dad always loved you. I just kept rubbing her, and all of a sudden I said, now, if you hear your dad talking, just knock back inside of the womb and let your mom sleep and eat. And all of a sudden, guess what, y'all? I heard a knock back. Boom, boom, boom. Then all of a sudden, Veronica, guess what? I feel no more pain. I can eat. Hey, I can sleep. Just go get me some food to eat right now, y'all. Go get me some food, Curtiee-cool. Go get me some food. I said, yeah, I can do that. So I said, Alexa, Daddy's here. Daddy, you are blessed. So your name is going to be, I said it just like this, y'all. Alexa Henderson, your name is going to be Alexa Blessed Henderson, because you are a blessing. And when your dad talks to you inside of the womb, you are a blessing. And then your mom can be blissful as well because now she can eat and she can sleep. So now she gets all the vitamins, y'all. She gets all the vitamins. Alexa gets all the vitamins. So now she goes home. She goes home. Everything is beautiful. She comes back the next day, and guess what? The same thing over and over again for about another month. But before that happened, she comes in and runs straight to the restroom. And guess what? She lose one of the babies. I think it was the boy. He just slipped right out. She was like, what, about a month and a half, 2 months? And just slipped out. The next thing I knew, I heard her screaming in the bathroom, hey, look, it just slipped right on out. And I didn't know that she had miscarriage, one of the kids. I said, what? And a big old lump. Just like that. It just slipped right on out. And Alexa got all the vitamins. So I called up the doctor. Hey, man, what's going on, the baby mama, baby mother, everything just slipped right on out. I don't know what to do. And by that time, hey, how you doing? You doing all right? Yeah, I'm talking about a true story here. Yeah. And so by that time, the baby mother had flushed it down. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, I just didn't know what to do or what to think. But I'm telling you, through it all, I stuck by this woman all the way through with everything up until we had a beautiful 8.5 baby girl, Alexa Henderson. And as soon as my baby mother had the baby, all hell broke loose with this grandmother. This grandmother kept up all kind of mess in the hospital. This grandmother destroyed the relationship. This grandmother mentally abused the baby mother. This grandmother just destroyed everything, y'all, because she was only thinking about the check. She was only thinking about the control. She was thinking about having everything in her umbrella of control. She didn't want the father to be nowhere around or involved. So guess what she does? She runs and hides out all over California with my kid and a newborn baby, y'all. Running and hiding. Patricia Robinson, y'all. So now I'm all messed up, Man, I helped bring a beautiful kid into the world. I supported this woman. I helped save this woman. I do all this stuff. I talk to my daughter inside the womb. I tell her I love her. This, that. She's a special kid. Oh, Patricia Robinson, she did not care about none of that stuff. She waited until my kid was born. Then she parental alienated me away from my kid. And then she destroys the relationship between the baby mother and me. You know what I mean? I had to destroy this. I had to, share this story with you guys. If you guys are new coming to the scene, I'm talking about why do grandmothers destroy kids' life? Why do they do the things that they do when a baby is involved? Why is it that it's only money and control and keeping this kid and this baby mother inside of this cult home and don't want nobody else to be involved? Patricia Robinson, this woman, my mother, before she passed 6 years ago, was begging Patricia Robinson, please tell Patricia Robinson, let me see my granddaughter, please. Alexa Henderson, biological grandmother, blood grandmother. This woman ran and hired out. Wouldn't even let my mother see her blood grandkid. This adopted grandmother, Patricia Robinson, wanted to be the grandmother. She ain't no blood, no kid, no nothing. She wanted to be the full blood grandmother, but she wasn't the full blood because she wasn't no blood. She was an adopted grandmother who fraudulently frauded her way up until where she are now. So y'all know how it goes, you know. This grandmother gaslight the kid. She manipulate the kid. She brainwash the kid. She parental alienate. You know, do all this stuff to kids. Why do grandmothers do this stuff? For control, manipulation, and power. And the number one answer is that there's something wrong with them inside. There's something wrong upstairs. It is something that happened to that grandmother when she was a kid, y'all. That grandmother got mentally abused. That grandmother had a bad upbringing. That grandmother father walked out on her and never looked back. That grandmother, she could not stand the facts to know that she was growing up without a father and that her mother did her what she is doing to the next generation. You see what I'm saying? So most of the time, dear fans, when grandmothers do this kind of stuff to kids, to baby mothers, it's a whole lot of this stuff that has been done to them. So a lot of times, the stuff that has been did to them, they turn around and do it and keep passing it on and on and on to the next generation without getting any help. If you don't get any help, you just keep repeating the cycle. You keep on hurting people. You keep on mistreating people. You keep on mentally abusing people. You know what I mean? So now the kids grow up being a whole bunch of crazy people all over the place. Why you think it's all this robbing, all this shooting, all this killing? And then I look at some of this stuff, and some of these kids, they just, I mean, they it's like you can tell they meant to be good. Then all of a sudden, you know, when they get busted and the cops catching them, and then all of a sudden you see teardrops falling from their eyes, and they say, if only I had my father. You know, I know I had a lot that was missing, and I just feel like, you know, I don't know what went wrong, but I've been heartbroken, you know, all these years without my father, and I just went the wrong path, you know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all, but you see, this kind of stuff follows a kid for the rest of their life, and if they do not get y'all, it's gonna be a whole lot of problems. So if you got a kid like that, please get that kid into some therapy right away. Don't let them grow up with all this stuff, because this stuff never stops, especially when a grandmother parental alienate a kid away from her father and destroys all of that with the baby mother, with the father, everybody, all her kinfolks, her real kinfolks. This Patricia Robinson has destroyed it all, y'all. Destroyed it all. She don't care. But anyway, my dear people, Cindy, how you doing? How y'all doing? I'm over here just preaching. Y'all doing okay? Once my video finished encoding, but then everything will begin to look normal. So y'all just kind of excuse the little photo freeze show up until this thing encodes, and then it'll be smooth sailing. really enjoy you guys. I appreciate all the company. I appreciate all the support. You all helped made my day just by stopping in and listening at what 1:30, 1 o'clock up until now. You guys are really a blessing to me as well, because you guys are listening to me. And so, hey, this kind of like a helping stone situation for me as well, because you guys are listening to me. We all need somebody to talk to. I share my story hoping that I could help someone else out there who is going through the same situation or a similar situation, and you just want to talk to somebody about what's going on in your life. And if you don't get any help or some type of counseling, this stuff will follow you for the rest of your life, especially if you are a kid trying to deal with this stuff and trying to figure this stuff out by yourself. And so when you grow up, this stuff stays with you forever. And this stuff will come and go and work on your mind. And you will really never understand what is really going on. See, it goes all the way back to through the parental alienation, being around abusive parents, being around parents who mentally abuse the other parent, being around, say, like narcissists, psychopaths, and they just do all this stuff to you to keep you and parental you away from the other parent. This stuff messes with kids and destroys their life. And for a fact, I do feel like the government should be involved. If you won't help the kids from here on out, I feel like the government needs to step in, because all of this abuse, y'all, is going on from these unhealthy grandmothers, man. This stuff ain't right, man. It ain't right. This stuff ain't right. Anybody out there in Moreno Valley, California, or Riverside, California, if y'all see Patricia Robinson, you guys just look on my page, you'll see what she look like. Patricia Robinson and Veronica Robinson. You guys see this woman out there, anywhere out there in Riverside, California, Moreno Valley, California, tell them that stuff ain't right what you're doing. Tell them that Alexa Henderson have a great loving father who loves his daughter. You guys getting the money, you guys getting everything, you guys got the kid, you got everything, and you have taken all that away from this girl. If you all ever run across Patricia Robinson out in Moreno Valley, California, somebody please tell that woman about herself. Tell her that stuff is not right. Just look on my page, you'll see what Patricia Robinson look like, you'll see what Veronica Robinson look like. You'll see what these people look like. And if by chance y'all run across Patricia Robinson, tell her that stuff is not right what you're doing. That is not right in the eyes of God. I wouldn't be talking about this stuff just for the hell of it, but I feel like the world needs to talk about this stuff, and all this parental alienation by the grandmother. This stuff needs to be addressed. I feel like I'm making my voice to be heard, because there's a whole lot of people voice who is not being heard. So I'm making my voice heard, and I'm speaking for a million voices out there who wishing and are praying for somebody like me to step in and talk about this stuff to the world. My feelings is that it's more and more people all over the world should be talking about this stuff just like me. You know why? Because the kids are our future, y'all. Give the kids love, support. Give the kids both parents in their life. Stop the parental alienation. Wake up, world. Grandmothers, y'all, please stop that stuff. Stop it. If the good Lord did not bless you with any blood kids, don't do this to fathers. Stop breaking fathers down. Stop breaking baby mothers down and taking their mind and keeping them in this cult, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the world come back and bounce back to the way it should be, with love, peace, and happiness from both parents. You know what I mean? Because when both parents are involved, there's more love, more happiness. That kid grows up to be a better person, and these are the type of kids who grow up to be successful with any and everything that they do in their life, because they did not have a missing piece, a missing puzzle in their life that went wrong, and they like forever. This stuff is on their mind, you know. They be doing okay one minute, you know, in school doing stuff, and all of a sudden they see a kid somewhere with both parents. Oh man, they start thinking about this stuff. I don't have my father. Oh, my mother raised me. Oh, my father raised me. And my mother ran out, and I haven't saw my mother. I done seen this happen with kids with their mothers. The fathers is keeping the kids, and the mothers ran out. And now the mothers don't have anything to do with the kids. So now the kids messed up from that end. Yeah, I never seen my mother. I don't know where she is. She run off to another state, or did she run to another country? She never called and check on us. She never say hello. I never heard her say, I love you. I never heard her say, how you doing? Happy birthday. You know, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. My situation with Patricia Robinson. No happy nothing. It's all about she getting all the love and the happiness. You know what I mean? So sad, so sad. But anyway, I want to say I'm about to end this show. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. I know I can talk, you know, because it's been over an hour now. I've been talking about this stuff. Every now and then, you know, I come back and I talk about this stuff because I'm wishing and hoping and praying that I can help somebody out here. And please, please help save the children. With me, you, and everybody else out here, y'all help save the children, y'all. It's a whole lot of kids out here who need both parents, and these kids feel like they are dying inside because the other parent is running and hiding out away from this other parent. You know what I mean? So y'all help work that out, please. You know, just work it out. Everything is gonna be all right. You know, when this world learned to get back on track, say within the way God meant for this world to be, you know, go back to the Bible. Patricia Robinson, you out there listening, you pick up your Bible and read that Bible until you really truly understand it. And God will speak to you within that Bible exactly the way it should be out here. It's not meant for you to be Alexa's father, her grandmother, be all this stuff, her adopted father, all this stuff. God meant for every kid out here to have their mother and thy father. Love thy mother and thy father. You know what I mean? So when a person does this to innocent people, if something went wrong with them when they were kids, they got lost into the shuffle and did not have a father. A father walked out on. A father dogged them out when they was a kid. Until what? What happens? They grows up with nothing but bitterness and hate, and this is what I'm going to pass on to the next generation. See, that's wrong. You should have got some help a long time ago, Patricia Robinson. Get yourself some help. You know, stop that cycle, all that wrongdoing, all that hating, all that parental alienating on people. Stop it, stop it, stop it.